Hi everyone. I am talking to you from Madrid, Spain. My name is Pilar Baselga and I am the spokesperson for of the platform, so-called platform citizen movement called Election Transparency or Transparent Elections, in Spanish, Elecciones Transparentes. So let me tell you why, according to thousands of people in Spain, our current so-called President Sanchez is actually a fraud. He has rigged the elections, and I'm going to tell you how it has been done. So, last April 28th, there were general elections to the parliament. And then because of the Spanish system, which is a long story to tell in this video, because of the Spanish constitution, the president comes from the parliament, which is strange, is named by the parliament. So the President Sanchez was supposed to create a government, a coalition government, but he couldn't do it. So after several months, last November, we have again votations. I say votations because we didn't elect anyone. It was just to vote, okay? They choose the people you vote. We don't choose anyone. But well, this is another story. This is about the Constitution and it's not the subject of this video. So what I wanted to tell you is that last November 10th took place another time. General elections to the what we call general elections to the parliament. These votations takes place in public schools, mostly in everywhere where you have a town hall, even if it is a tiny little village. There you have to vote, and mostly we vote in the schools. So these public schools are prepared as polling stations, right? So we vote from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Then we close the ballot the ballot box, and then in every school, in every polling station, you have a president with vocals and people there representing the different parties, and they count the ballots. Okay, so once they have counted all the ballots, they write down the scrutiny, how do you call that? Sorry, I have here the protocols, counting protocols, or minutes of scrutiny. Okay, you understand. We write down a piece of paper with all the numbers, and then we put the original paper in envelope number 1, and then we have 2 carbon copies, and we put them in envelope number 2 and number 3. Okay, you're going to understand why I tell you all this now. Okay, so once it is finished, which is about 10:30, 11 at night p.m., because it takes a long time to count all these ballots, then you have a person coming from the government who has a cell phone, and then he writes into the cell phone, because they have a computing system, and they put there the numbers of the protocols, of the minutes, okay? Okay, so this information is sent to the one central huge computing system, which is in the ministry, to the ministry, to the government, okay? Well, what is very surprising is that once November the 10th, as every time we have elections, when you are watching your TV to see how are going the results of the scrutiny, then you can see that 9:30, you can already see the results, which is very surprising, because 9:30, everybody's counting, because it's very difficult to count so quickly. If you close the school at 8, and then you have still people inside voting. Once they have voted, then you have to organize everything, open the ballot box, and then count all these ballots, and well, it takes a long time, okay? And especially because in Spain, the same day we vote to the parliament and to the Senate. So you have, for example, to give you an idea, in Madrid, you have 7,800 scrutiny protocols for the parliament, and then 7,800 for the Senate. So imagine what an amount of work you have there. So it's impossible to have the results at 9:30. Well, this is what happened in Madrid. Well, in Spain, everybody could see that at 9:30 socialist Sanchez had 120 deputies or congressmen, when it is really surprising because he's not that popular. He's not that popular at all, at all. And there is a very big difference between this first Socialist Party and the second party, which is 88, which is the PP, which is the right wing, the conservative, okay? Well, anyway, this is not the point. The point is that we have the results at an incredible velocity and in a way which is impossible because I told you it takes such a long time. It's impossible to have it at 9:30. Good. Then, let me tell you, these are not the final results. These are the provisional results. The final scrutiny, the general scrutiny, takes place 3 days later. This was November the 13th. And so in every capital of every province, Spain is divided in 52 provinces, and every province has a capital. Let's say Madrid, the province of Madrid, capital is Madrid. The province of Zaragoza is Zaragoza. The province of Malaga, the capital is Malaga. Okay, is the name of the province and then the city. So in every of these cities, you had another place, tribunal, to count all these ballots, okay? So, according to the law, what people should have done in this general scrutiny, the third day after the votations is, you open the envelope number 1 and you open the envelope number 2, and then you compare if the results of every minute is the same. The carbon copy is difficult to rig. So normally what is rigged is the original one, because with the same pen you can change the numbers. So that's why you have to compare. You cross-check, check cross or check cross, I don't remember. You cross-check the results, okay? So once you have cross-checked the results of these two pieces of paper, then you start counting every protocol, one after another, town hall by town hall, little village by little village, little city by little city, and that, and then you come to and you have in Madrid 7,800 to count. Okay, I was there, and it was not done this way. This is not the way it was done. They didn't count anything. It was completely different. I was there, I was a witness, and we were several witnesses of our platform, ELECTORAL, transparent elections. And we saw perfectly that all the law was not respected at all. I mean, the law was not respected at all. First, the envelopes were not open the way it has to be. It has to be done in front of the tribunal. And it was done in different rooms by hundreds of people working, civil servants. And then, instead of counting one by one every one of these minutes of these protocols with the results of every school polling stations, instead of doing that, what they did is they took envelope number 1, they took the minute, the protocol of this envelope number 1, and they compare it with what? With a machine, with a paper of the computing system. Okay? This is what they did. So, I tell you, we have no idea of how many people voted to the so-called President Sanchez. And this is why it's very much like a coup d'etat. This is a very serious thing. You cannot imagine how bad is the economic situation in Spain. We have big car factories that are saying that they are closing and they are going away out of Spain. We have the huge problem in Catalonia, where law doesn't exist at all. Every single night they make problems and they burn cars, and it's absolutely terrible. The restaurants are empty. Hotels are empty. Tourism has fallen, I don't know if it is 70%, something. It's dramatic what is happening in Catalonia. So this situation is terrible. Mr. Sanchez is now trying to make a coalition with the extreme left, communist, pro-Venezuelan Maduro. And we are very, very worried. This is very serious. And I please ask you, please, share this video, send it to everyone, because we need the world to know what is happening in Spain. Okay? I will put below this video all the links to our platform Elecciones Transparentes. If you want to join us, you can write to us at info.eleccionestransparentes. I will write it down at gmail.com. Okay? So please share this video. We need all the world to know what is happening in Spain. We need you. We need you. We are in a coup d'etat by the far left, who is doing terrible things in other places, as you know, and we don't deserve this. Okay? Thank you very much, and God bless you.